The NFL Week 16, we stop in Carolina on a Tuesday. It is a Christmas Eve showdown. 2 games today. The first being a rivalry in the NFC South. The New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. We've got ourselves an interesting game. And the Saints, they can stay alive to win the division with a win against Carolina or a loss to the Buccaneers since they played Sunday and they lost to Minnesota. But nonetheless, we're getting ready for a big-time matchup on Christmas Eve as we get ready to see Sam Darnold leading the Carolina Panthers to take on their rivals in Andy Dalton and the New Orleans Saints. We're getting ready to get set here in Charlotte. You're watching the NFL on Christmas Eve on ASC. And here we go. The kick is away from Pinheiro. Marquez Callaway to call fair catch in the end zone. Andy Dalton played at Cincinnati for the first years. Then he went to Dallas for 2 years. And then he went to Chicago before stopping right here in New Orleans. He was at Dallas for 1 year, then Chicago. Now he's ended up here in New Orleans. We'll see what he can do and if he can lead the Saints to a magical playoff run. As here is the punt. Quick 3 and out. Good job by the Panthers defense for the big sack. As here's the return man to run this just across the 40. Sam Darnold, drafted to the Jets in 2018, stayed there for 3 seasons, then came here to Carolina, played the full-time starter role in 2021. They got Baker Mayfield to start the season. Darnold was demoted to quarterback number 3, and all of a sudden, he's the starter. First down and 10 for the Saints from the 28. Here's a fake. Dalton intercepted. Picked off on the play, and the Panthers get excellent field position. Shaq Thompson comes down with the pick. And now the offense at the 30-yard line. Perfect chance to put some points on the board. A very defensive way to start this game. Second down and 9. And they're not going to elect to snap it. So we end the first quarter tied at 0 in a defensive game here in Charlotte. You're watching the Saints and the Panthers on ASC. So the Saints are able to stop him. And now Pinheiro's out there for the field goal. He kicks it up and through. It is 3-0 Carolina. They lead it on Christmas Eve against the New Orleans Saints. Here's Dalton to throw. Pass caught. Michael Thomas makes a move. Michael Thomas, he's off to the races. He's going to take it in. Touchdown, New Orleans. 49-yard score for Michael Thomas. And he puts the New Orleans Saints on top. 3rd and 7. In the shotgun now. Dalton to throw. He is picked. Intercepted for the second time today. And Carolina gets it. What a pick. And this Panthers defense, now they've snatched 2 of them away from the Saints, and they come back out of the 48 with an opportunity to take the lead after the second interception of the day from Andy Dalton. 3rd and 2 from the 3. Do they run it or do they throw? Darnold for more! Touchdown, Carolina! And they've got the lead back. Right after the interception from Dalton, Darnold cashes it in to DJ Moore from 3 yards away. And the Panthers lead 9-7. Perfect slant route by DJ Moore, who got open off the line. Quick throw from Sam Darnold. Hit him perfectly in the back of the end zone. It's just a different feel with Sam Darnold at quarterback. Of course, they had Mayfield to start the year. Their offense wasn't doing anything, so they put in P.J. Walker. Their offense still wasn't doing anything. And Sam Darnold so far has been the best of the 3 Carolina quarterbacks that's played this year. 10-7. Panthers leading the Saints. 2-minute warning in the first half here from Charlotte. 10-7 Carolina. First and goal, 53 seconds and 1 timeout. Dalton on the move. Flings it. It is caught. Touchdown. Marquez Callaway. Right before the half ends, the Saints take the lead away. Dalton threw 2 picks, and somehow the Saints are going to have this lead. The Panthers' offense has been very slow, other than the touchdown they scored off the second interception. But Marquez Callaway on the quick curl route gets open and comes back to the ball for the touchdown. His first score of the year, in fact, as he's missed about half the season with an ACL. As here is the kick by Will Lutz to make it a 4-point game. It is up and through 14-10. The Saints, they take the lead away before half. And they will let it run to the half. 14-10 ball game. Carolina, they get it to start the second half, and they accept a 4-point deficit. We got ourselves a close game here in Charlotte in this NFC South rivalry on Christmas Eve. 14-10. Ignore the graphic. They have 2 takeaways. I don't know why it says 3. So here's the kick by Pinheiro to make it a 1-point game. The kick is up, and it is through. And Carolina, they're down by 1. They're still in this thing. It's back to a 1-possession game and a 1-point game as well. As now, here is Darnold. Play clock running down. Fake it. Darnold throwing for the end zone. He's got more! Touchdown! Panthers! What a throw, what a catch, DJ Moore. Second touchdown of the game, and the Panthers are on top. Look at the throw from Darnold. Moore, there's no push-off, and that's on Marshawn Lattimore, one of the best in the league. Look at that catch. Did he come down with it in bounds, though? I think he did. They're not going to review it. But Carolina, they're going for 2, nonetheless, to make it a 7-point game. Darnold on the move, floats it, and he's got it. Laviska Shenault for the 2-point conversion, and Carolina's up by 7. The offense going downfield with no help off a turnover. Flat out scoring. What a grab by Moore. 3rd and 6. A minute to go in the quarter. Dalton, the throw, intercepted. 3rd of the day. On the return is Boye. 1 man to beat. It's the tackle. He can't get the angle. Kamara trying to hunt him down. Pick 6. 90 yards for A.J. Boye. And the Panthers are up by 2 possessions. Wow. A huge momentum shifter. A.J. Boye off the pick 6. Unbelievable. 3rd Saints turnover of the game. And the extra point is good. 28-14. Chaos. That will end the third. 28-14. Panthers leading the Saints off 18 third quarter points. 4th and 4. Saints going to take the field goal, and they'll cut the lead to 11. Will Lutz's kick is up and through. 28-17. Not done yet, but they have got to fix the turnover problem, or else they will not be able to come back. 4th and goal. Pinheiro's kick, just inside the right upright. It is 31-17, back to a 4-point game. Like earlier, the Saints, they still got a chance, but they've got to find the end zone. And this one's caught, Dalton on the run, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 31-17. 3rd and 3 to start the final 2 minutes. They got to find the end zone. Dalton is picked 4th time today, breaking tackles and wrapped up. And the Panthers are going to come out of New Orleans with a win and make the Saints' chances to win the division a lot more difficult than what they already are. Tampa Bay lost, but the Saints are also going to lose. And the Panthers, 4 interceptions today, 4 picks to propel them to a 14-point win. Unbelievable. The Panthers, the Saints, all they had to do was win today and they would sit on top of the division. But the Panthers spoil it for them, 31-17. And Andy Dalton frustrated. Now the Saints have got to win next week against Tennessee. And they've got to hope the Bucs will lose to Atlanta, whose possibilities the Falcons are going to start Desmond Ridder for that game. But, oh my goodness, what a game for Carolina. Their best defensive performance of the season. The offense looked pretty good. DJ Moore had 2 touchdowns. Sam Darnold looked really well. And hands down, you've got to say the defense is what carried Carolina. I mean, the offense looked pretty good, but early in the game, they were rough. I mean, they could not get a single first down for the longest time. The Saints had him early. The pick by Boye was huge and really changed the momentum of the game. 4 turnovers by the Saints. Again, the graphics glitch. I don't know why it says 6 now. But Carolina, 4 takeaways defensively. Unbelievable to start off Christmas Eve. So the first of the Christmas Eve games are wrapped up. 31-17 Panthers beating the Saints in the first rivalry game. The second one's also a rivalry game, Chiefs and Broncos. But Andy Dalton threw for 420 yards, 2 TDs, 4 picks. Olave had 102 yards receiving. Kamara had more receptions than rushes. They were throwing the ball that much. Sam Darnold, 166, 2 TDs. Hubbard, a good day. And, of course, DJ Moore had a 2-touchdown game. This is ASC signing off, and Merry Christmas.